Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to fold this jet, the Fulcrum Alter. As the name suggests, this one indeed resembles a MiG-29 Fulcrum. However, compared to this version I made previously, this one looks more realistic, but this one, it looks less realistic. However, this one has something that this version don't have. It has 2 missile racks and landing gears, and at least it also has these continuous engine pods just like this one. And both versions, they serve their own good. There's no one version absolutely better than the other version. This one is a better scale model that looks more realistic, and this one has more function and you can have more fun playing with it. And speaking of the paper it used, the aspect ratio is pretty unique. Half plus half root 2. I'll show you how to make these kind of paper. Alright, so I'm going to demonstrate 2 methods of making this type of paper. The first method, you first grab an A4 sheet of paper. Although actually when you make this jet, I don't really suggest you use printer paper. I tested it. If you use printer paper that is not that large, this part will tear really hard because there are too many layers in the front. Instead, I suggest you actually use some A3 or origami paper, or you can use Canson XL, just no standard printer paper that is A4. That would suck. So basically, you just fold this one down here, like so. And then you have this section, and then you just have to fold this one in, matching this line right at this line. Yeah, like this. And you reinforce it. And reinforce this edge right here. And then you open this one up. And then you just have to cut this left over right here. Now, you're good to go. Now, I'm going to show you the second method to get this type of paper. So, here you have a square sheet of paper, and this is origami paper of 30 centimeter. And first off, we are going to fold diagonal like so. And then you just have to fold one side of this paper right here. Alright. You have to make sure that this line right here match up with this line like so. And then you flip it over, and you should notice that here you have this section, and just fold this point right at this point, like so. And then you should notice that here, this is the typical way to get an A4 paper out of a square. Yeah, that's 1 by root 2. Alright. Now, you just have to flip it over again, and notice that here, with, let's see, this line, it divides it into this one as the A4 section, and this is the other component that forms a square. And then you should notice that here, this is the diagonal of the square and this line, and they intersect here. Yeah, this is the intersection, and you fold it down like so. Yeah, basically you just get another square right here, and then you just have to fold this one down right at this line like so. And then you just get this sort of section. And maybe you'll wonder that, yeah, why not just cut these two? No, we're not going to do this. We're going to match these 2 points right here and fold it over. Yeah. so you can use it in the most efficient way. Yeah, and this point, fold it down, and you have to make sure that here this part is lined up, and fold it over. And to make things easier, I suggest you fold this one down. Basically, you just fold this section in half, and then you just have to cut this left over. Alright, here we go. You get your paper. Now let's move on. We're going to show you how to fold the base of this jet, the Fulcrum Alter. First off, fold the paper in half, like so, and then you fold these two flaps in. First, and then you unfold it and fold this one down, and same for the other. Basically, you just match this line right here to this crease. Yeah, this is what you get. And then you open this up and you match these 2 points right here and fold it down like so, and unfold this part. Now you just have to follow these lines and repeat it for 4 times. Yeah, you need 4 sections that look like this. Yeah, this is what you have. Now we have to restructure it a little bit. So basically you just move it like this. So you have these 2 layers on the lower side, and this one is open, and this one is closed. It also has 2 layers, but it's on the top. And you fold it in half. Let's see, unfold it, and then you fold this over. Basically, you just match this line right at the center, like this. Repeat on the other side. And then you just have to fold this one over again, match at the center, and same for the other side. Alright, let's get closer. Alright, yeah, this is what you have. And let's reinforce the creases, and then fold this in, and same for the other side. Alright, now let's unfold everything. You notice that here you have this tiny layer, and you pull it out, and this is what you get. And then fold this 2 flaps down like so, and this 2 you just squash fold it, and let's do it to the other side. Alright, just make sure that everything's matched up like this, and then you open this up. Let's see, yeah, make sure things are symmetrical, and then you poke your finger right in and collapse this section. Yeah, again, make sure that everything matches at the center line, and then you paddle fold it like so. Reinforce the crease, and then unfold it. Return to this step, and this part you form a tiny bird base, and then fold this over, and then let's see, here, collapse it. Alright, now reinforce all your creases, and yeah, that's it. You get your base. Alright, before we continue, let me explain how the math works in this plane. So first off, let's take an example. This is an A4. Apologies for my drawing. Yeah, it may not be accurate. So first off, let's imagine this is the square section, and this is 1, and the length of this one is √2. And with this one dividing here, and you have this as a square, and here this one is 1, and here you have root 2 minus 1. Now let's divide this section in half, and this one is, yeah, this thing. So now, let's make some calculations. Yeah. And here, this part, it turns into half of root 2 minus half plus 1. And you have half plus half of root 2. And that's the aspect ratio used for this plane. And if you use a large square, again, apologize for my drawing. So first off, you cut off an A4, and this one is the diagonal of it, the huge square, and you then divide it here, and this one is also the square due to similarity, and this one is A4, and you have this one and this one. Yeah. Alright. And again, you divide this part in half, and this part becomes this thing. And first, you have this section being the aspect ratio of half plus half of root 2. And however, you want to use this huge square in the most efficient way. So instead of trimming these two parts, you should extend this diagonal line here. Yeah, right across this one, and you draw this line here, and you cut right here. Due to similarity rules, the aspect ratio of this rectangle is also half of half plus half root 2. Yeah. And why this works? So basically, when observing the design of Essenza, you found that these planes use a square sheet of paper, and it has 3 of these sections, and here, this one, yeah, this is 1 because this is a square, and this is also a 1. And you all have these sections, and I found that this one is, yeah, half of root 2 minus 1, half of root 2 minus 1, yeah. And how this is being calculated? Well, I just somehow figured it out, and so what I think is, why not we just add another one? Because, for example, the Veneno, yeah, by irrelevant, it has these 2 sections that later I found that it has this sort of aspect ratio of half of root 2 minus half, and it has 2 of these sections, and it sort of forms, from this view, you have this sort of structure. So why not we just add another 2 of these structures on the other side, so we can make this crease pattern form cockpit and this leading edge extension combination that is used on my P996 laser. Yeah, so this is how it works out. So just add another 2 to this design, and it just turns into this sort of thing right here. You have 4 of this half this sort of sections, and then you just get this thing as the aspect ratio. So that's it. In the next part of this episode, yeah, this tutorial, I'm just going to show you how this plane is made. See ya.